This is Cryptocube. Welcome back to this monthly edition of the Masternode channel update. So today we're going to be going through some of the things that have happened during the past month and things to look forward to into next month. So this is a regular update that we do, and it is kind of sorted out by what is a hot topic and what is the current questions I'm getting in my DMs. A lot of people asking me about certain coins and things that are going on in the Masternode space, and that's where I kind of make the content up for this one. So if you've got any suggestions or things you want me to look into to provide like a little snippet of information in the monthly update, then hit me up on Discord. So starting off on here, which is just my homepage for Brave browser. I don't use this PC much at all apart from filming videos, but it is crazy to me that I've blocked over 8,700 ads just with infrequent usage. So the Brave browser really good, and it saves me from looking at loads of terrible adverts all the time. So get yourselves involved. So this is the Masternode sector. So on the axis here we have the number of masternodes online, which is the blue line here, and then the orange is the daily volume in BTC into Masternode coins. And we can see that there's this general downturn. Did hit a peak back here, which was November 2018, but since then we've been either stagnant or going down, and within the last month or so we can see there's a bit of a tailing off as well. So the Masternode space has been kind of taken a battering over the last few months. It feels like that this year hasn't been a strong year for masternodes. I do feel that there will be like a second wind and things will pick up again. But really, we're seeing a clearing out of some bad projects, a lot of bad actors, scammers, and so on and so forth. And I do feel that this could pick back up in the near future. But one of the victims of this downturn, and one of the big news stories that has come out, is that Jin has announced its shutdown of its platform. So Jin, the Masternode hosting service, a really strong coin they had. They were the first one to actually launch their own native token, I believe. And they've actually sadly announced that they will be closing. So from the 1st of August, which is today's date, they will be suspending their services. It says, citing business line profitability, the race to the bottom amongst competitors charging rock bottom prices for their hosting services, coupled with the platform's own costs of running a scaled up infrastructure to allow server rather than cloud-based hosting, it was necessary for services to be suspended to avoid defaulting on their debtors. So they obviously invested heavily into the way they were running their platform, and they obviously rival companies who are using cloud hosting, which isn't as safe, but investors want just the cheapest method. So they've become a victim of this. And obviously that's quite a big loss in terms of, well, it's a bit of a wake-up call as well, because that is a big company to have gone down. We don't really know the scale and size of the team. We don't know what their wage bill was, but it does make you think that obviously things need to turn around in this market, because we might see further issues like this. Trevor from the Midas team had his own view on this, and he talked about their low efficiency model. Kind of bigs his model up, saying how they're creating new methods of income. And there's a lot of truth in this, because you have to be able to roll with the punches and develop your strategy as you're going. Always be forward thinking and changing the way that you do stuff, making new service offerings. Jin, for example, didn't get involved with having their own exchange, like these other newer companies are doing now. Just little things like that just to keep you fresh and to keep you at the forefront, rather than being a competitor that's lagging behind. So that's the kind of thing that you always want to be thinking about as well. What could be around the corner, especially in the Masternode market, really volatile. You need to be thinking about what coins maybe are going to become hot soon, which ones are maybe going to tail off. And it's all about moving your funds and staying up to date with the trends. So this is a Spider coin announcement that was put out by one of their community members. I think this guy, he's the core team, Mr. D. So this was about the recent issues that have been kind of put against Spider, saying that their wallet had a a bug within it that was searching for .dat files, therefore trying to harvest other wallets that may be on your PC if you downloaded one of their wallet updates. This hasn't been proven as yet, so they're kind of defending themselves within here, and I don't want to spread any unnecessary FUD because this is not a founded claim as yet. Similarly, this is what happened with the AltBet wallet, and I think there was some malicious code in there that was searching for .dat files in the same way, which was led to a mass scale of hacks. People have speculated that maybe if that wallet update was one of the reasons why there's been a hack, that maybe that was one of the reasons why Crypto Hashtank has been hacked, but we don't know for certain, so that is just speculation, but something to be aware of. In terms of the Crypto Hashtank refund process, they have refunded quite a lot of the coins now to 100%. The one I'm most worried about though is NRG, because I had a few hundred of those coins and they are worth quite a lot now, so we're hoping to get those back. It says they're talking with the developer, so hopefully something comes of this and we can get all of our coins back. They've done really well to get some of these back in record time, and obviously they've had a lot of help from the developers of these coins as well, which has been really good to see. People looking after one another in the Masternode community. Further to this as well, so the first sighting of this Spider wallet issue was put out by Tony from ESBC. But this isn't me saying that this is what's happened, but he does make a point that you should put your coins into separate, your wallets into separate files. Don't have numerous wallets in the same location. And it says, I use for shitcoins only Masternode services. So if you're in a low value Masternode project with a huge ROI, it's probably not worth your time downloading the wallets. You're probably better off using a Masternode service and letting them take some of that risk, because you're going to want to sell those coins within a week or two, maybe making quick returns, spinning and flipping coins like that. Is it really worth your time downloading the wallets, potentially downloading some malicious software and content as well? It's just food for thought, but my personal opinion, I think it's just easier to use a Masternode hosting site to get your coins in and out of quickly, and just to save on time, because a lot of us don't have time to be downloading wallets and then doing updates, which sometimes happen really frequently. One thing in terms of security, I have this pack, which is the Ledger backup pack. So you get a Ledger Nano X and a Nano S. I would highly recommend you purchasing one of these. If you do not have cold storage, you really should do. You should be cashing out some of your Masternode profits, putting them into long-term secure coins. Pick any of the top 5, put them into there and storing them on cold storage devices for the long run. That would be my personal opinion. Do not keep your coins on exchanges. Don't keep too many in Masternode shared sites and things like that. They are subject to be hacked, and they're going to be the targets. They're places where there's big wallets. The hackers are after those. It's really difficult to get your private keys off you if you've got a hardware wallet like this. So I'd highly recommend that. If anyone wants me to do a video on a walkthrough how to use it, how to put your coins on there, I'll be happy to do that. Just let me know. So some really good news as well. So Blocknet was a video I did this month. I'll leave a card to that just above now. So Blocknet has now added SIA, SIA coin, to its interoperability. So it is now one of the over 100 coins that is compatible with the Blocknet platform. And it says, by using the X router and custom plugins dubbed xCloud services, developers can access SIA's APIs, opening the door to endless possibilities. For instance, a DApp created on Ethereum blockchain can now utilize SIA storage functionality, since Ethereum is not intrinsically suited for file storage. So this is one of the a real good story, and this is really good news as well for Blocknet and just cryptocurrency in general, because we're now able to utilize those storage capabilities of SIA on different blockchains by using Blocknet. And that just opens up a whole new world of possibilities for some of these blockchains. So it is a really good news story. And if you haven't checked out the BlockNet video I done, check it out for yourself and do your own research on it, because it is a really good project changing crypto for the better. The Brave ad just popped up. Also, if this loads, here we go. So I did a video on Coinbase Earn program. So this was Stellar Lumens. You can still come and earn yourself some Stellar on here. I'll leave a link down below for this Coinbase earning thing. And what you can actually do, and shout out to Rigosaurus Rex who pointed me in the direction of this. If you send your earned coins from Coinbase over to Binance, which I've done, so I had about 325 coins from completing those tasks on Coinbase, transferred them over to Binance, because Binance is actually getting involved with a Stellar staking initiative and airdrop. So minimum requirements, you've got to hold at least 10 Stellar. The initial distribution will be calculated up until the 1st of September, and then the distribution will start, and the rewards are calculated on a daily basis and distributed monthly. So it says 9.5 million Stellar, so over $775,000 worth, are going to be distributed. Upon initiating staking of Stellar this week, Binance discovered that we had been staking Stellar Lumens from the 31st of August 2018, following recommendations from the Stellar team on changing some parameters on both cold and hot wallets. All weekly staking rewards credited to Binance during this period can be found here. There's a link so you can see that. And as of today, the total amount credited to Binance from these staking rewards is approximately 9.5 million XLM and growing. So Binance has decided to distribute these staking rewards to our users as detailed below. So if you've got Stellar Lumens like we've earned from Coinbase, put them on here, because you will be entitled to part of that airdrop. The earlier you put your coins on here, obviously the better. And if you were thinking of buying some Stellar Lumens anyway, now would be a good time before those coins are airdropped to us. Obviously, the more you hold, the bigger the airdrop that you're going to get. So that is a really cool little thing to maybe earn some more coins. So next up on here we have, just load some of these. So next up we have, drum roll. So this is Flitz. Flitz is bringing out a new feature. So this will be Flitz 3.0 when it is live, which will be the ability to hold your own private keys whilst hosting a full Masternode. Mitchell, the lead guy on this project, went away on a vacation for a period, but he's back working hard now, and we will see some cool updates from Flitz in the very near future. I'll just get up the actual market on Correx here. The price did dip down to around 3,000 Satoshis, maybe high 2,000s here. It's starting to build back up again. Flitz is a coin with a good ROI, and with this 3.0 feature, I think it could really take off. So it's one to keep your eye on if you haven't got any coins already. Maybe one to maybe get involved with, try and find a little dip in here somewhere. But there's been some good buy pressure today, taken up from around 5,000 up to 7,000 Satoshis. So it's one that I've definitely got my eye on. I am involved with it. And once that Flitz 3.0 is open, I will be doing a video on that as well. One of the places I get some information, I'm always scouting through Discord in general, but on the ESBC server, if you come to other coins, there's usually some good chat in here about other altcoins, Terra being one of the recent ones that's been mentioned a few times. And it's a coin that does have a very bright looking future, a lot of usage, and I think it could be a good one, as do some people within this chat. It's just a place to come and have a look and share your ideas. So if you've got a coin that you think might be hot, putting it out to the community down here, people do get back to you. So it's a good place to have a bit of a chat with others about altcoins. Next up, so this is Midas. So Midas, has been around for obviously quite some time now. We have used this and showcased it on a few occasions. What I want to do though is do another experiment soon where we pit Midas versus Cube. So we need to find a coin that's available on both. So Rapids is available on both, ESBC is available on both, and there's a few others down here that are available on both. What I want to do is pit the same number of coins against each other on each platform and see what the rewards returns are, just to see if Cube or Midas is better than the other, and just to get a feeling for whether the rewards distribution are as we expect. So that's an experiment I want to run going forward this month. If you've got any particular coin that you think I should do it for, Pivex would be available as well, but obviously it stakes really, really slowly. Just let me know down in the comments section below. In terms of Cube as well, so they have now got a new feature called Investment Manager. You can actually purchase coins at a set price on here. So this updates, I believe, every 30 minutes. Takes the price on CoinGecko and will fix in that price. So for example, you can buy your Cube coins at the price of 1,416 Satoshis. That's locked in, so I could come in and buy those coins. Cube is the only one on there at the moment. But I can come and buy this directly with BTC on the website itself. Don't have to go and use an exchange and obviously incur those kind of fees. And this is a cool thing as well, because for certain coins, I think this will lead to good arbitrage possibilities as well. And you can obviously withdraw your coins for free off Cube as well. So if you could see the price is creeping up on the exchange, but it's still stagnant on here at 1,416, we've got the opportunity to buy some coins at a lower than market price as well. So it's just something to look at, and maybe you can make a few bucks doing that. So finally, back onto my server, the Cryptocube server. I will leave an invite down below for you guys to get involved. Always gaining new faces on here. We're up to almost 200 members now, and there's been some really good chat on here. I just want to thank everybody who does DM me, who gets involved with the talks we have within these discussion channels, people who are posting about scams and alerting us to the scams in the crypto space. It is really helpful, and it's good that we're all able to share some information in an open and honest way. Often when you're in a coin channel, you might get banned. People get really annoyed at you saying something bad about a certain coin. This is kind of a safe space, so if you've got any issues you want to talk about, come and post them in my chat and we'll be happy to have a discussion about them. So finally, this is my homepage. Come on over and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So just for the stats, last month at the July update video, we had 1,339 subscribers. We are up 55 subscribers this month. That's a 4.1% increase, which has been very nice. Thank you to everyone for the continued support. Hopefully we can bring some more knowledge and good content to the channel. Next up will be a video looking at the top masternodes for August of 2019 as adjudicated by Masternode Buzz. So stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, hit like on this video, guys. Comment me down below, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.